Hello everyone. Today we'll be learning how to do a second step of the bread making in the tradition of pain au levain, sourdough bread. Um, I made it overnight. I made the leaven in this container. So I'll need 200 grams of this leaven to use as a base for this bread. So at first I'm gonna place it on the scale. And then here I see that it weighs together with a container 491 grams. So since I need to add 200, then I'm looking for 291 on the scale. Well, actually it was very close, 295. So we can do a teeny bit more, but we could live even with that small imperfection here. So right now we have 200 grams of the leaven. And then since we are living in times when we have to preserve the ingredients, therefore I'm going to place the remainder of the leaven in the refrigerator until I'll use it to make bread again. Made a little bit of a mess here. Now I'm going to use 700 grams of lukewarm water. It basically, if you put your pinky in, you should hardly feel the difference between the temperature of the room, ambient temperature, and the temperature of the water. So here is 700 grams of water. At the same time, I have 50 grams of same lukewarm water, and this 50 grams of water I'll use to dilute the salt. In this recipe we use 20 grams of salt. Here you go, we have 20 grams of salt. So now I won't need a scale for a moment. I'm going to dilute the 200 grams of the leaven with water until it creates homogeneous kind of liquid. It takes a few seconds for things to dissolve. Very good. Once I've done that, looks pretty much like this. There's still a bit of leaven on the bottom, so I'm gonna give it another stir. Now I'm going to add 900 grams of all-purpose flour, not necessarily bread flour. I always use all-purpose flour, and 100 grams of a whole wheat flour. Now I'm going to mix it by hand. I will mix it until I don't see any more dry flour. So it's not a very long time. In a moment I'll show you the texture that I'm striving to achieve. One may ask, like, if this could be done in a bread maker. Probably this step could have been done in the bread maker, but this is the beauty of this recipe, that is very simple and does not require any high-end technology. Almost there, still mixing. So in this recipe we are dealing with a 75% hydration, which is calculated in such a way that 1000 gram of flour against 750 total water, 700 that I just added, and then an additional 50 grams with salt. Okay, well, more or less the texture is going to be like this. It's going to be pretty thick, not very elastic yet, so to speak. I'm gonna probably give it another minute or so of mixing to develop a little bit more elasticity. But once I do that, I'm going to let it rest for 45 minutes. So there you go. This dough, I'm going to cover it with a towel. And let it rest for 45 minutes. In the next video, another step. Thank you so much.